Hey, what's up, everybody? Today is a very special day. We are doing the most critical day of our whole sake brewing process. It's our Naka day. That means today we're steaming a whole bunch of rice and also washing and soaking rice for tomorrow, which is our largest edition. So this is our moto. It is a little dry, just letting you guys know. Please. Straight from the tank. So Moto and the first edition are really about getting the yeast going. And so we let it go through all the sugar, like pretty much entirely. Naka and Tome, we're gonna add a bunch koji, obviously, and then the sweetness will come back to it, yeah. But we wanna make sure that the yeast is strong. Today we have a lot of help, which is amazing. We have Kerry Tamura from World Sake Imports. He's got the best sake in town. He's the best sake distributor in Los Angeles. And we also have the famous chef David Schlosser helping out as Kurobito today. I'm deeply honored to have these guys here, and come check out what we're up to. So our rice washer is hooked up just using a garden hose, and I've got a quick connect there to make it easy to pop on and off. But when we did the plumbing in this place, we've got one line with 3 spouts. This basically will take our filtered water straight into tanks. This is for our washing and soaking, and then this is just our hose. I always hated having to disconnect the hose and connect the rice washer or connect the tank, so I just decided to have all 3 so we can make it really easy. So I basically have just a stopwatch on my phone, our whiteboard, and got to turn on the water. So we just washed and soaked yesterday, so all this is clean. I like to keep it in this little cart here so that all the water basically funnels out and it goes right into the drain. Each bag is at 12 kilos, and we're gonna go. So this machine, it uses water pressure. There's no electricity. It takes our water line, it regulates the pressure down, and it shoots water up. And as it shoots the water up, it's collecting rice and basically hitting it on this little lid, and it's just recirculating rice constantly. And we let this go for about 3 minutes, and then it comes out of here, and then it soaks in that thing of water. Right now we're doing 27 minutes and 30 seconds. We used to brew with a different strain of rice, and it was a much higher polished rice. And when the rice is more polished, it absorbs water a lot quicker. And so for that rice, we were soaking each bag for about 8 or 9 minutes. So this rice is less polished. It takes longer for the water to penetrate into the rice grains. And so that's why we need to soak it for a lot longer. Again, trying to get to that ideal water absorption ratio. I'm sure there are people that are very good at this. For me, this is very challenging. This is the easy part because we're just washing. But because we're only soaking each bag for 27 minutes and 30 seconds, once 27 minutes and 30 seconds happens, we have to not only wash and bring the bags in, but take the bags out. And so you're doing kind of 2 things at once. This is really a job for multiple people, and the rest of the guys are gonna come join me shortly. But yeah, it's always hard to keep multiple timers going on in your head at the same time. I always have a huge problem with that. That's why the whiteboard helps. So right now we're at bag 3. It's 10:35, so we're between 8 and 11, we're washing. When we hit bag 7, right after bag 7 is done, we have to drain bag 1. And that's when it becomes kind of a nightmare. And so what this does is basically, it's a very sensitive scale with a heating element. and it runs different programs, but it basically heats it up. It gets it up to like 120, 130 degrees. And when the substrate begins to not lose any weight, you know basically all the water has come out of whatever it is. So you can use this on fruit, you can use this on bread, you can use anything, grains. It works pretty much for anything. We just did the first test. I took 3 samples of the rice that we soaked yesterday. We're aiming for 32% water absorption. First sample was 31.38, so it's pretty close, like I said. And this is kind of what happens. It essentially cooks the rice with like heat, and it cooks it so much so that literally all the moisture, any sort of water, is just evaporated away.
Yeah, because we had to take 7 out of the equation. Where's the fan?
Oh,